Welcome back, everyone, for another episode of Satisfactory. Once again, I have been doing some retooling of my setup. Still trying to find better ways to make certain things work. I tried doing a big smart splitter system here for this, but that just did not work out. And I am out of supplies again, of course. I'm trying to boost my heavy modular frame, and computer production. And it's just, it's getting so frustrating, really, doing this. I've got, circuit boards. Good thing is, I actually have a lot of plastic and rubber made, thanks to my other site, my oil production site. But yeah, this just keeps feeling more and more tedious to me, honestly. But we're gonna try to do some more retooling today. Let me get some more of this going, and I've got to go get some supplies to do this schematic, which is basically just a thing to improve my I think it's to give me steel screws, I think is what it is. I can't remember at this point. They're starting to blur together. So my goal right now is going to be another rework of this location. I need to ramp it up because you can see, like, my concrete is just kind of sitting there. It's not moving quite as fast as I would like. So I'm going to revamp it a bit. Let's see how... Alright, yeah, I'm doing fine on power, so I've got room to expand. I also want to change it up. I think I'm going to try and build like a tower over here, or, you know, some kind of platform that instead of using the tractor to bring supplies back, I'm just going to tie in a long conveyor system back over here with a little drop down that feeds over into probably a storage container that then feeds in this, so it will still have the same feature as this, ultimately, without that coming in and doing this sort of thing. It is helpful, at least, that you do have the option to climb on a lot of these so you can see more stuff. So that is, yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's not going to be an issue. Look how fast that's filling up here. I mean, it's already what little that was able to take. So this is producing way more than what that is using. So I think actually taking this out of the mix will help out quite a bit. Let's see how I'm doing right here. Oh yeah, I definitely could, you know, do better up here with this. Really hard to get these stackable conveyor poles to line up exactly right when you don't have a spot for them to snap to. So like that, I think, maybe. And of course, you can only build so far with the conveyor belt before you need to support it. So you can have floating platforms, but you can't have infinitely long conveyor belts without providing proper support. Make sure I don't get run over. Alright, I gotta be careful when I jump in this. I have had it where I tried to get in to turn off autopilot, and it killed me for a weird reason. And it's like, why do I have to get in to disable autopilot? Like, come on. Make it a little bit safer for me so I'm not just dying unnecessarily. Alright, that's gonna wait a moment. I am not sure yet how I'm going to tie this in. I feel like that's a pretty good spot, just like maybe even two of these, because there's gonna be so much coal. That way, if they change it where that runs out at some point, I'll have plenty of backup. That's pretty much just gonna be, if I place that there, place another one there, I just have to feed into this and everything continues like normal. All right, so there it goes. All Mark III, because once it gets to a certain point, you know, it's just gonna be like nothing to worry about. I want to see how well I can ride this. Obviously, it kicked me a little bit on that side for a little speed issue there. I love how I move faster than the materials actually coming in. Oh yeah. May not be pretty, but it means no truck stations and no waiting on a tractor to bring anything in. So yeah, that does help. And that's feeding out there. So tons and tons of that. Really, I just got to get something redone with this. And I'm thinking, with my idea of earlier, I'm actually going to merge both of these, feed them into a set of, instead, 3 forges. I am doing, yeah, just all of that here. So I'll be doing 3 forges instead. That will come back around this way and kind of feed 3. But really, yeah, I just gotta have, if I can make that work. Ugh, that's gonna be some tricky layout. Let's go ahead and just start with, I guess, this over here, because I do need to redo this. All right, so I've got that moved back a bit. That will give me some more room over here. And I think what I'm gonna do is actually just have it pipe the extra materials over here for the encased industrial beam. So the extra steel beams will be coming over here. Of course, I still want 4 of the pipes. I'm gonna have to have double on the steel beams. I need 1 for just regular steel beams, 1 for just the pipes, and 1 for steel beams to go there. So yeah, we're gonna have to redo this just a tad. But the advantage is now I can actually move stuff back out this way a little bit more. And that might help a bit. Now, I've seen it done where you can stack a splitter a certain way. And I think I've tried it a couple of times and it never really worked out very well for me. We'll do... yeah, we'll just do 3. Maybe I need another conveyor pole stack here. I think that's what I managed to do. So we'll go like, alright, you know, we're going here. They take out the other one right there. So if I do a splitter, yeah, see now I can like line it up a certain way. It's so weird that you could just do it like that. And of course, no, you know, notification of how it's lining up on the other part. I'll take that out just because I don't need it really. And I think yeah, is that just a glitch or is that, did I turn it the wrong way? It's turned the right way, so I think I've got, yeah, I've got a bit of conveyor still stuck in there and it's not letting me target. So my understanding now is it just basically, wherever you place it on that conveyor, it splits that conveyor belt chain into 2 pieces at that point, which, I mean, allows for you to make adjustments to existing conveyors, but at the same time, it does kind of mess with me trying to get that to work right. All right, so there we go. Now, I need to run this over here. I think what I'm going to do is a conveyor lift. You know what? We'll go with Mark IV. Why not? And I think that's going to be the right... nope. Invalid shape. Still invalid shape. Really? Alright, so that's just too close to the spot there. We'll just turn it like this. How about that, huh? Is this invalid shape? No, that works. Alright. So now, that's coming off of here, feeding that. I don't want to mess with that too much. So I want this to... You know what? That's going to overflow anyway, so we'll just do like this. And then come across here. Alright, so that's 3 splitters for my coal. So we'll do the most even placement ones we can. And that's going to be outside, so I leave... Ooh, that might be a little bit of a problem. Let's do that. That. Make sure I don't get stuck in it. I have done that where I got stuck inside the actual conveyor belt and could not move. And there we go. That. And like that. Bam! We've got conveyors being all sorts of different directions. But at least it is giving me a little bit of cleanliness in my layout. And let me go ahead and get these set up. Oh, yeah, I'm already set up for that. So we'll just go with that. Even though I've got the alternative, this works a little bit better in terms of this part. I mean, I could try to be like, let's split this off over here and have just smelting the iron. But the point of this facility right here is all steel-based product. So we'll just stick with that. So I can't put the power poles anywhere higher like I would want to. So I think I'm just gonna have to go a little differently in my power setup this time. Oh, and that's already set up, so we'll do, I get there. I know it's been giving me some problems with the foundry over here saying encroaching on clearance. But, oh, hey, look at that. There we go. All right, so now I have 3 things making just steel bars. And so now 3 things combined into one conveyor, which really probably, you know, it's not as necessary, but it should save me some on materials and on not having 3 lines of conveyors coming over this way. So now I need to actually make the next part, which is gonna feed, we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna go inside track. So the, what is it? The steel pipe, and then 2 things of industrial, or the beams, steel beams. And then the last one, yeah, is going to feed over here from the outside track. So that should give me enough. Okay, so it's not the T shape. It's basically, you know, you still have that 3-way split. You're just not using the 3rd one on each side. So it goes in and goes there, like that. And yeah, it's going to work a lot better. Actually, I feel like I need to switch this. That's just too slow. We need a Mark IV belt there, so it can keep things moving. We're actually, yeah, we're gonna do like the same thing on this and this. Actually, no, you know what? This is fine because that's going to overflow to a certain point. Same thing there. And we want this to have plenty of speed here. I might do the other ones later, but right now, there we go. Oh, I'm down to 1. Just 1 left. Alright, so now let's do some overclocking. So that's going to be overclocked. And I've got to get these fed in to here. So, yeah, let's do another conveyor merger right there. I'm hoping that because it's sitting there like that, it's going to connect in the way I would like it to. We'll see if it does. Nope, it does not. Well, crap. Alright, so that, to keep this quite busy, I had all this crap to it. I'll have some extra. I think the iron ore I could use differently, but oh well. No. There we go. Cleaned up a bit. So apparently I tripped something with my production. Or I think it's the truck station causing it. There we go. So no having to split anything, just feeding straight off of the storage box here. So that saves me some headache at reconfiguring all of that again. But there we go. All right, so we got that. Now got enough. Is that where it's going? No, that's feeding all of it. There we go. So yep. That should give me all that I need now. Yes, 200. He was already at 130. Don't break! Don't break! Don't break! No tripping the fuse. 141. Yeah, okay. So you can see it jumped just above 150 with that active. So yeah. There you go. That's what did it. All right. So I've got everything pretty much in full swing. You know, coming back, I had run out of steel beams, so that's a good thing. I just retooled that, and I've got a lot of those to put in. You see, I got some of that, you know, iron ore. I just don't need that. Yeah, some coal. I'm not even sure why that got in the chain, actually. But, yeah, tons of rubber. I'm not even really using the rubber right now. I really need more plastic than anything. I may have to go and rebalance all of my oil production setup to get more plastics, and I'm about out of plastic, so I will have to go get some more of that anyway. But yeah, it's just like every time like I extend something else, I get some new stuff, it's redo the setup here, redo the setup here. Like next, I need to redo that setup. I need to get some more stuff going up there. There's more iron that way. I really do have the far side over there with multiple iron deposits I haven't even done anything with yet. And I feel like what I need to do is probably just forget this little area of production here, take it out, decide how much flow I need, and basically bring in all of those materials over here and just be like, okay, everything's being produced over there. I'm just going to bring it here and have the lifters drop it down and add it into the supply chain here and get rid of some of the production elements from this side and start cleaning this up more. But yeah, it's just every time I think I've got it set, I'm having to redo something because I need more production, or I need to revamp some production to add more materials for a certain thing. And I'm finally getting to the point where I'm caught up, and I'm sure right around the corner they're going to take it out of experimental and release the next update, which will add even more materials for me to go look at. I still need to go find a good spot to make a rifle ammunition type farm going, where it's close to all the different things and make it kind of its own independent thing. Go over there with a truck, load up with stacks of bullets, and just come back for that, you know, and have that done. But yeah, it's just a lot of reconfiguring, a lot of tweaking in this game, getting your production set up as you unlock stuff, as your needs increase, and it's definitely still taking some getting used to. But that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.